Oh, yeah, boy. What is up, everybody? My name is Chris. This is Jeff. Welcome to Craft. All right, guys. Today on the video, we're watching Bad Batch episode number 7.
Yes, we are.
Man, this has been an interesting show so far.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, I know. Some episodes we really like, some episodes not so much. Yep. You know, but
that's any show.
Yeah, that as it goes. If you want to know more about that, you can always check out our other reactions, which will be in the description box down below.
Definitely check them out, guys.
Yep. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. So happy to have you.
Yes, we are.
We do reviews, we do reactions to movies, books, video games, all the stuff that we love. And so if you're interested in that kind of thing, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And with that out of the way, let's get into it.
Let's get into it, guys.
All right, guys.
Here we go.
Episode 7.
You know, I gotta say, I miss the announcer guy from Clone Wars.
Yeah, me too.
The Bad Batch.
They had him in the first episode.
I know. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Oh, shoot. Action already. All right. This is a good start. Just jumping straight in. Like it. Oh, nice. Okay, so they just, I guess they're still doing jobs for Sid. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Bring the lizard in the back.
I wonder if we're going to see Wrecker go crazy in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe there's a Jedi going to come in. Who knows? Who knows?
It's a tradition.
Tradition.
It makes the kid happy.
Huh, I wonder what this tradition is. Oh.
Oh.
Who is that? Ah.
That's part of the mission.
What is that? It looks like popcorn.
Oh, you know what that's based off of? It's like
Put her on such time.
there's like a Chicago popcorn. It's like cheddar popcorn and caramel popcorn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit, move it.
Aragorn.
The Wilds. What his right name is, I've never heard, but round here.
Before you see my ugly side.
That's not her.
That
Good
goggles.
goggles.
Who is it?
They're using a blaster, not a lightsaber. That doesn't mean anything necessarily.
What?
He's got like a big build.
Oh, is that
Rex?
Woo!
Great.
Nice!
Wow.
That's what I mean.
Oh, is Rex gonna help
Don't
with the
get
chip,
comfy.
maybe? Nice, Rex.
Nice.
Clubhouse.
The legend.
Check.
The head.
One of those men.
There it is. It's happening.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Oh yeah.
What's wrong?
It's all coming together.
Headache.
It's all coming together.
Becoming more frequent.
More frequent.
Don't be. Our deviant nature appears to have impeded their
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
Chips make you a threat to everyone around you.
Oh boy.
You're all ticking time.
Ticking time bomb.
All right. The tension is here, boys. Here we go.
More dangerous than you can imagine. I've seen what happens when the chip.
Yeah, you have.
I don't want to.
Yep.
Clone Wars season 7, son. Go watch it. So not right away.
Okay.
Good. That would have been too easy.
You think the starship that they crashed? Remember?
Oh, you see the Y-wing?
was on with them. You think it's here or something?
Oh.
Look at it, but it has exactly what we need. I had
Oh, Republic
yeah.
Cruiser.
Wow. I was close.
like that. We need to keep out of sight from their patrols. Let's move.
Nice. Clone operations. Yes, led by Captain Rex.
Oh. That's not
What's
the
in
thing
there?
from episode 4, is it?
Right? Yeah. The thing with the eye.
Yeah, the picture from episode 4.
Yeah.
If I cut down, where? Anywhere!
That's gonna break. Yep, I knew it. What's in the water?
The thing.
What's
thing
in the water? He's hanging it like bait for the thing in the water. Uh-oh. What is it?
Oh, the tentacles! It's got the tentacles! It's the thing from episode 4!
Space octopus thing. I didn't know it was that. Did they get that big? I guess they get that big.
Yeah.
Shoot!
Oh! Woo!
Oof. Oh. I love the feel about this episode. There's like it's like a scary kind of thing.
Time to get scanned, Wrecker.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wow,
he's
so
not,
they're just gonna take care of it.
yeah,
without him
he's not
actually
resisting.
turning?
He's not resisting.
And what if something,
What if something
wrong?
goes wrong?
Are we
Oh,
No one.
that's. Oh man.
And then you'll become a rogue Jedi master, traveling the universe.
Going anywhere, Omega. You're stuck with us.
It's not gonna be that easy. Not gonna be that easy.
I wish.
I would watch that series.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Little 4. Below the horizon.
What's happening? What's happening?
Something's not right.
No kidding.
It's happening.
Uh-oh.
Rex attacked the Jedi on Kala. We didn't understand.
He said Jedi. Don't say the word. Don't say the word.
No.
This would help the Padawan escape.
Uh-oh. Oh, Order 66.
Oh no.
Dang, here we go.
Hear that music change?
Oh, man.
Oh, he just shot at Omega.
Uh-oh. Now they're in an abandoned ship all against Wrecker.
This is kind of how I saw it happening.
Yeah.
She'll be terminated.
So you think they're all the hunter's like the smart one? Oh,
She shot at him. She shot at him.
shoot.
Oh, careful.
Oh my god. Of all the situations.
I know, this is the worst one.
Best friends getting popcorn together. Boom. Oh, shoot, son. I wasn't ready for that. Oh my god. This is dark, yo.
I'm your friend, Wrecker.
Fight it. Fight it. Fight it, Wrecker. Yeah.
Ooh.
I had a feeling. I do like that aspect of the show. She's very, she's a child, so you get that sense too,
Right.
Another long face.
He's awake.
Yeah.
You made
My
it.
man.
Oh, you made it.
Who's next?
Oh wow, so they take care of it.
Okay, that was unexpected. I thought there was gonna be a little more to it than
Yeah.
that, but maybe they don't want to really focus on the chip too much.
But I guess this is foreshadowing to what they'll do for Crosshair eventually.
Yeah.
You know?
He probably feels so bad.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow,
Oh,
wow,
man.
wow, that's a good moment right there. That's a good moment right there.
Couldn't make it stop.
I know, Rika. It's okay.
But
Oh,
still,
man.
I like her maturity.
Yeah.
You know, I do. Oh,
Oh.
that hits hard.
Mission's over.
Wow. Great moment.
That's
Great
good.
moment.
That's good.
stay out of trouble.
Funny. I was gonna say the same thing.
Because you're the bad batch.
Exactly.
Notify the Empire.
All right, guys, that was the Bad Batch episode number 7.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
I mean, so much to talk about. All right, Chris, tell me. From the beginning of this show, we have been predicting that something was going to go wrong with Wrecker.
Yep.
Right? And in this episode, we saw it. So how did that feel to be vindicated a little bit,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I mean, I think what made this episode good, and again, I wasn't really anticipating this is how it was going to
Yeah,
go. I thought it was going to be a little
right.
more of a bigger scale.
Yeah.
But actually, it was kind of brilliant because in the beginning of the episode, they set up like this friendship between Wrecker and Omega. They
Yeah.
get the popcorn and stuff, all that stuff. And then even throughout the whole episode, they're kind of just teasing the fact that, okay, Wrecker, he's kind of afraid. Even though he's big and strong, he's kind of a scaredy cat.
Right,
Right.
right.
He's like gentle
He's
giant.
a big teddy bear.
Yeah, he's a
right.
big teddy bear, exactly. And then all of a sudden it switches,
Right.
and of all the conflicts that could happen, he goes after Omega.
Yeah.
And that's the part where I was like, oh man, that's so good. That's so good.
Definitely.
And that's what really made this episode for me, especially like the fact that they're like on abandoned starships and stuff like that.
Right.
That to me was really, really good.
Yeah.
So tell me this, right? Like now that we've seen this happen, right? I feel like some of the tension has kind of decreased because now the chips are out of their head.
Yeah,
right? How do you?
right.
What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, again, like you said, I thought this sort of arc of Wrecker's, going crazy was going to be a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Right? At least
Yeah.
another, 2 episodes at the very least, because Wrecker, in very many ways, is sort of the heart of this group because
Yeah.
he's a big
Yeah, you're
teddy
not
bear,
wrong. You're
right?
not wrong about that.
He's like, again, he's the strongest physically, but he's also, the most tender, you could say, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, seeing that relationship between the two of them develop.
That was a
Omega-
good setup.
I love
it was such
that.
a good setup.
I thought it was great. I mean, they've been hinting at it before because
Yeah.
he's the one that decorated her room and all this
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, that's right, that's
So
right.
again, they've been sort of hinting at it from the beginning, and the fact that it all culminated in this one episode, they sort of summed it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
I will say I wanted it to be dragged out just a little bit because it just would
Yeah.
build the tension a little
I thought
bit
the
more.
moment was going to be bigger.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, because
more
I mean, the
stakes.
switch happens, and you're like, oh my gosh, Wrecker, this big strong guy's gonna take them all out, which he did in a sense. But the fact that they resolved it quickly, I think, is good because now that you get that out of the way, you kind of set up for a lot more stuff to happen, right? And so I think that was fine, right?
Yeah, I mean, and I do like the connection with Captain Rex that he
Yeah.
came in.
Yeah.
He's kind of helping them, but I'd also like the fact that he's like, "Oh, join the rebellion." They're like, "No, we're good right
we're
now,"
good.
and it's cool because again, most of the time in these Star Wars stories, like, "Okay, now we're going to join the rebellion." It's like, no, we can't do that yet.
Yeah,
I like that.
So tell me if you agree with this, right? For me, what I'm starting to care about is shifting. Because before, what I cared about was like, okay, I want them to go join the rebellion, help out the thing with it. But now it's like, you know what? They're kind of living their own lives, and they have their own dynamic.
that's
I'm
a good
starting
point.
to slowly care about that more than I am
good
starting
point.
to care about them.
That's
Oh,
a
they
good
got to go
point.
see Ahsoka. They got to
Yeah.
go. And so, tell me, is that how you're starting to feel?
You know what? I didn't really think about it that way, but now that you've said it, it's true because, for example, with Rebels, right? With Rebels, it's like, okay, they're a small group. They have their own dynamics, but they're still part of like the greater rebellion, kind of doing that. Eventually it gets to that.
Right.
Here, we probably know that at some point they're going to like help out rebellion causes,
Right.
but that's not really what they're trying to do.
Exactly.
They're trying to, save Omega, protect her, do their own thing, survive.
Right.
And actually, again, at the beginning of the show, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's see like them fight against Vader, blah, blah.
Right.
But now I'm like, I don't think I need that.
Yeah.
Especially because of this episode, because I see that relation. We've always been asking for like a deeper relationship,
Exactly.
deeper character development.
Yep.
And even though we haven't really gotten that with all the characters, now with Wrecker and now with Omega,
Yeah.
that connection, now we have it.
Right.
Now I'm ready to say, okay, you know what? If they're going to focus on these stories, I'm cool with
I
that.
hope so. I hope they take the time to not only
Yeah.
flesh out their relationship with Omega, but them as individuals. Because
Yeah.
now that they're not just clones anymore, now that they're individuals, essentially just living out their lives in this new world, this
Yeah.
new galaxy,
Yeah.
right? Now we can take the time to say, all right, who is Hunter? Who is Echo? Right?
Yeah.
Who are they? Right? Beyond just their roles in the Republic, right?
Yep.
And I hope we can see more of that. Now, granted, at the end of this episode, you have the Scrapper Guild basically calling.
Yeah,
look,
that was interesting because usually they just kind of like jump, cut it off, and they're
Yeah.
on their way out, or they
Right,
just
right,
escaped. They're still there.
right? And now the Scrapper Guild is like, hey, look, now they're here. Call the Empire, let them know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, inevitably, what's going to happen is maybe we're going to see Crosshair.
Yeah,
appear
it's definitely
again.
going to be Crosshair.
And so, my question is, number one, now that you've established this relationship between Wrecker and Echo, are we going to see more of that, with the rest of the crew? I mean, obviously, she sort of has a thing with Hunter, too. She has, he has a bond with him, but now we're going to see maybe more of a dynamic. Are we going to see them?
No, here's what we're going to see. What we're going to see is Crosshair is going to come to this planet. They're going to do something, and somehow they're going to get Crosshair into that machine.
Oh, take out the chip?
They're going to pull out the chip.
Yeah.
And then they're going to become a team again. And then the second thing that's going to happen is this, right? If this is where this is going, I think what's going to happen is now when the crew's back all together, they're going to go back and do their mercenary stuff, but they're going to break off into teams where it's not going to be like all of them going at once.
Okay.
And that's where we're probably going to see some of the character development.
So when you were talking, I just thought of something crazy theory here, right? So from the beginning of the show, it's sort of emphasized that Omega doesn't have a chip inside of her, right? But she doesn't have an inhibitor chip inside of her. What if she has something else inside of her? Because they're not looking for something else. They're like, oh, well, she doesn't have an inhibitor chip. But They're all a ticking
maybe.
time bomb. I mean, they all get the ticking time bomb taken care of, right? But in some ways, she's a ticking time bomb too, because we don't know what her capabilities are. We don't know what her role is, right? And so every episode, we're left wondering, okay, what is she doing there? What's her
Yeah,
role? And I'm
yeah.
like, okay, they just let her go.
Yep.
They let her go so easily.
There's a lot of assumptions around her because she's a child.
Right.
And again, she's very intuitive, she's very
Right.
caring, she's very mature, but you have to ask yourself, why is she so smart?
Yeah.
Why does she have all these abilities? Yeah, it's true. You kind of forget. You just kind of, we've just all accepted her as a character.
Something tells me that there's something that's going to come up with her that's going to make her dangerous.
Yeah.
Because again, they're hunting for her, right? There's got to be a good reason they're hunting for her beyond just she's just a different clone,
Yep,
right?
yep.
To me, there's something dangerous about her. I don't know what it is. But if your theory
Mm-hmm.
holds, Chris, the whole Crosshair, they're gonna take the chip out, everything's gonna be fine. Then the next big danger
it's her-
is
it could be
probably
her.
her,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And that makes sense to me.
Yep.
Because she's the heart of the group too, just like Wrecker is, and so for her to be compromised
Mm-hmm.
like that, because we've seen it with the Mandalorian, right? Right? I mean, maybe I'm going being a little crazy here, but we've seen it with the Mandalorian, Baby Yoda, right? Like,
Yeah.
he had the capability of being dangerous too. Like we saw him use force choke and stuff. And
Yeah.
so it's very likely.
I mean, it was, I will say this before we review and give our scores.
yeah.
Grogu is very obvious. He's
Yeah.
Baby Yoda. Like we know what the deal is with him.
Yeah.
But with Omega, we have no idea.
Yeah, and
Because
that's-
again, the clones have turned. She
Yeah.
hasn't turned, but she could have had the potential. We don't know.
Who knows?
Right. So okay. So with all that said, Jeff, what's your score? What do you review this episode? What do you give it?
Okay, so I thought this episode was great. I
Mm-hmm.
liked more than I liked the whole Wrecker turning thing. I mean, it was great to see that theory sort of, be confirmed,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I like that they took care of that quickly, right?
Yep.
They got the chips out of all of them. Fantastic.
Yep.
Number 2, it was great seeing Rex again, right? Just always great seeing Rex again.
Yep.
But number 3, the thing that really stood out to me was the heart behind this episode, right? You have the relationship between Wrecker
Yep.
and
Yep.
Omega, and you see that kind of basically play out full circle. You see them bond. You
Yeah.
see them. You see Wrecker go after Omega, right? But then you see my favorite moment of this episode is at the end, where it's like you see Omega and Wrecker, and they're having this little beautiful moment where she pulls out the popcorn thing and they're
Yeah,
eating it.
yeah,
and
yeah.
He's basically apologizing to her. He's like, "I'm so sorry. That wasn't me." And she's like, "I know, Wrecker.
Yep.
I know." And
Yep.
that really hit me.
Yeah.
That got me a lot more than I was expecting. So with all of that, and with the anticipation of what's to come, I would definitely give this episode an 8.7 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What about you, Chris? What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like Captain Rex. I like the fact that they go to this new kind of like ship graveyard, add some tension.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that they did address the chips and they took care of all that, and I like that. I did like the moments as well
Yeah.
between Wrecker and Omega. All those were really
great
good.
moment, great moment.
And I do like what it sets up. Does set up a lot. Either they have a potential to go to the rebellion, they can go. Crosshair's probably going to come. A lot of things set up in this episode. So I would say, just with the heart behind it, I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Nice. Okay.
All right, guys, that was our reaction and review of The Bad Batch episode 7. As always, thank you for joining us. If you made it all the way to the end, here's a fist bump for you. Thank you for making it all the way here. It does help us out when you watch the whole video. And as always, if you haven't already, subscribe and like the video. And feel free to leave us a comment down below. What do you think about the episode?
Let us know what you thought.
Good, bad, okay. I want to see more. Our theories are crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, let us know in the comments below. We love reading them every single time.
Absolutely.
And with that said, guys, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you later.
See you on the next one.
Bye.